What's up, guys? Holding Addis with you here, bringing you Sword Art Online Season 3, Episode 3 review. This began with Kirito and Yu-Gi-Oh! On the tree, cutting away and stuff. On an early morning. And basically, like, the first half of the episode was Kirito was getting information from Yu-Gi-Oh! And Ahsoka about, the events of this war and what happened to his, Alice a while back and stuff like that. And, he's talking to Eugene about it, and Yu-Gi-Oh! About it. Then he goes, they take a break. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Shows him the sword called the Blue Rose. Excuse me. And what the Blue Rose basically is this sword that's made of some unknown material that's super durable and strong. Yu-Gi-Oh! Believe that it's probably made from divine objects. And Kirito tried to use it on the tree, and he didn't hit the cut that was already there. He made like a new fresh cut, and that cut made a 1 point damage, which Yu-Gi-Oh! Was impressed by it. So he tries to get Yu-Gi-Oh! To do the same thing. But since Yu-Gi-Oh! is good with the axe, he tried to use the axe. They tried to use the sword as a sword, but make the swing strike the same almost as an axe on the part where he already hit the axe. So he tries. Horribly fail. Horribly. Then, after that, Kirito was like, oh, well, we tried. He's thinking of new ideas and stuff. Then he goes to the church. Back to the church. And he starts talking to Ahsoka. Alice's sister, who looks just like her. I guess they're twins, maybe? But, because they look exactly the same. But, he talks to her and stuff, and he tries to get more information. And he ends up slipping something, saying something about where she was caught at. So, the next morning, where he's waking up and he's brushing his face and whatever, brushing his teeth and washing his face and stuff like that, one of the head nun of the church that they're staying in asked Kirito, do you know where Silk went? Ahsoka's gone. And Kirito was like, no, I haven't. And she was like, well, if you see her, let me know. And Kirito was like, okay. So Kirito got dressed, he's walking around through town. He bumped into Yu-Gi-Oh! He asked him about it, and he didn't know either. And after both of them brainstorming and thinking about where she could be at, Kirito came to the realization, maybe she went to the mountains. So they both got scared and they ran up there to go get her. And they found some footprints that they believe was hers, because it stepped on it wasn't really footprints, it was footprints, but it stepped on like a piece of grass. And the piece of grass had low energy. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Read that, and he was able to figure out, okay, cool, somebody passed by here. Had to be Alice. Had to be Ahsoka, Alice's sister. So they keep on going. They get to the cave. Yu-Gi-Oh! Did like this command thing on one of the little grass knobs, and he made it glow. And Kirito was like, oh, so you could use system command calls. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Was like, oh no, this is just one of the secret art spells here. They give you command over a small light on this. It was a very basic spell. And Kirito was thinking, oh, okay, this is a spell, not a command. So he's twerking out like some of the commands and spells, and he's trying to figure out what's what. But they keep going. They get all the way to the bottom of the cave, and they hear a scream. So they go, and when they get there, they found Silk tied up on a carriage. And you saw in the thumbnails, she's surrounded by goblins. And I'm thinking to myself, not another Goblin Slayer moment. Like, we had goblins and Goblin Slayer. Then we got the time I got reincarnated into a slime, that we had goblins in that show. Then there was another fantasy show with goblins. I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, Fairy Tale. When Natsu, like in episode 2, ran through all those goblins and her goblins and direwolves and stuff like that. And now it's sort of online. Now we got more goblins. It's like, goblins. They are a main staple in fantasies, though. So it makes sense that we see them, but it gets annoying after a while. So, but where they're behind a rock, or crystal, I should say, gathering information and seeing what they can do to try to save her, Yu-Gi-Oh messed up and he screams out to Alice. Alex. He's just Hisoka. All the goblins just automatically turned and looked at him wrong. I'm like, oh, this idiot messed up. And the leader and all the other goblins actually can speak English, which is unique. So the goblin, leader, which is I think a hobgoblin, says human males don't suffer much, so just let's kill them for meat. And they going up to them, slow walking, with their weapons in hand, ready to cut them up. And Yu-Gi-Oh is just there shaking his legs, and Kirito notices this, and he's like, Yu-Gi-Oh, trying to snap him out of it, but to no avail. Kid is like totally scared and out of it. So, and that was basically the episode. It wasn't really much this episode to break down. It was just more or less it was basically Kirito talking to Yu-Gi-Oh and Hisoka and gathering some information about this war and what happened to Alice and who these knights are in the dark area that's forbidden and why it's forbidden. All the different laws of taboos that they have in this war and stuff like that. Trying to figure out a way to, break them. Not break them, but see if you can find a way to, alter them and go around them. Which is one of the fun parts of any RPG game. So anyone who plays RPG would know what I'm talking about. But, yeah, that's what Kirito's trying to do. So far, no luck. But, yeah, that's basically the whole episode. And, yeah, I'm ready for the next week episode already. I want to see how Kirito and Yu-Gi-Oh get through these goblins. You know what I'm saying? Because the next episode is called Departure, which means they leave in the village. But are they leaving the village in good terms, or are they leaving because they failed to catch Hisoka and they're going to hunt down the goblins to get her back? So we don't know yet, but who knows? Maybe some new character will come in and save them. But it was a good episode. It was decent. Still confusion how he talked to Alice and Yu-Gi-Oh in the beginning episode, he knew them in the game, but now it's that he died in the game, subtitles he doesn't know them no more. They can't remember that Kirito was with them 6 years back, so it's kind of weird. So anyone who's a light novel or manga reader of this, please explain that to me, because I'm kind of confused. It's you was with Alice and Yu-Gi-Oh 6 years ago, how come they don't remember you and you don't remember them? And isn't Kirito supposed to be dead? He got stabbed in the first episode. The tiger killed him off. So now in episode 2 and 3, he's stuck in the subconscious in here. So hopefully he's not dead, and this is just a subconscious that's alive in the game. Hopefully that's not the case. So that'd be extremely sad. But or maybe when he got stabbed by that poison, instead of dying, he got put into a coma, and they put a subconscious into this machine to keep him alive. Who knows? Either or, that's my theory, but please like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell me down below what you thought. If you haven't seen the episode, go see it. Great episode. If you already saw it, go see it again. Really good episode. This is all I have for you guys this time. Forgive me for the clearing my throat. Not really feeling well today, and I had to do a double shift, so this video might come out late on Saturday night, maybe Sunday morning. But yeah, this is all I have for y'all, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.